Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Recently you will have seen that this year, Mikey, we got into a little PXG testing. Not something we've done much of in the past.
Been a while.
They've been really good to us getting us product. We got to go test stuff actually at their headquarters. So drivers have been good. Ian and I like the woods. Their irons have always been good, let's be honest.
You've liked the ball?
I've loved the ball. For the person who wants higher spin, the ball is extremely good. Very good ball spin too. And now we're talking sort of their probably lower volume category of iron. They probably do better with the Ps and the XPs of the world with kind of how much ball speed and stuff you get, forgiveness. But they have recently made the 0311 ST, which you guys would have seen last year. Cool blended set, right? It was like a
very cool blended set. I know there was half a set kicking around in the studio. We all looked at it. And I did think, I was like, oh, a full set of CB would be so much nicer.
And you're not alone. So apparently they got that feedback from a ton of people. Really like the set, but I'm not sure if I'm a blade player in the short irons. Fair enough. I mean, I think a lot of us think that way as well. So didn't take them too long, but they've basically gone all the way from your forearm, which is a cavity, all the way into the wedge, which Mikey's holding, which is a nice little cavity too. The swing weight adjustment is something you as a builder, I'm sure will love. You can get your guys dialed in with that weight screw at the back. Not something they give to consumers to be able to do, but experts like Mikey, installing a certain shaft, maybe you have a heavy grip. This set is not built that way, but often you will need to make swing weight adjustments, and tip weights and lead tape aren't ideal. Cosmetically,
not all the time.
This looks great.
Totally.
$169 US per iron, and that's built with a shaft and grip.
The CB and the ST, same loft, same bounce, same offset, so if you do want to blend them,
we can still do it.
There's no extra bending if needed. Obviously go get fit for them, but that's nice to hear. Sometimes you do a combo set and bounce and offset does change, so it is harder to really dial them in, but this is an easy set to blend. Yeah,
it's kind of plug and play. So it's important to say, if you still want the original ST set where you have the blended, couple cavities, then mostly blades, still do that, but I think this is going to catch a much wider audience.
For sure, they're going to sell a lot of CB sets.
Yeah, really good. Okay, let's get testing. Pitching wedge, 7-iron, 4-iron. Let's start with the wedge.
Cool.
Not a bad start. Okay, I want to keep that one in. I hit that thin. It's the softest feeling thin ball I've ever hit in my life. It's a better hit.
It's a great swing.
Yeah, this is a candidate for one of the softest irons I've ever hit.
They're doing a good job, milling these and stuff like that. It's a full milled head, which is nice.
Which is cool.
But from back here, I mean, they sound great. So if they're feeling as soft as what they sound, that's impressive. Yeah, great swing.
That's probably the best one I've hit yet. Yeah, that's a nice experience hitting those. Really good. Nice one to start.
What a great strike.
So initially when it took off, I was worried I nuked it, but again, it regulates the spin nicely even on a draw. That one's good too. Actually slightly thin. I don't think it's going to hurt me too much.
In the wind, free drinks? Oof.
Yeah, almost. Just probably a couple yards carry from the launch angle.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I've got to play an iron that I can get away with strikes.
Totally. Again, a CB iron, when you think about them, you're not really getting away with the miss hit as much as you would on Mizuno Forged or
like a techie iron.
Yeah, a techie iron. To see you get away with it with that, and for how, although it's confidence boosting, it still looks like it's really not that forgiving in a way.
It doesn't look like, you don't look down at it going, oh, this is going to be really perimeter weighted, but I think they've done a great job of kind of making the most of the shape.
Yeah, it's impressive.
It's a good one too. Again, probably a groove thin.
Yeah,
but I mean, on the golf course, I wouldn't even notice. I mean, it's so soft coming off the face.
Swing a little tuggy, but
it's on me to, with the face a bit, but it's, again, see how it's hitting the green when you pull it? That's such a big deal. That's so important. That's the best strike with them.
7-iron showing off now.
It really is. I'm hitting it better than the wedge. Ooh.
Well, you might want to.
Good opener.
Put one of those right in the bag.
And these are impressing me.
Just under 220.
Easy 220 on that. Not bad. Actually, a little high in the face. Not the best strike, but for that
lose a bit of speed out of it.
Yeah, 206 out of the flight.
mean, obviously you're striking them pretty center, but I feel like they've positioned that weight so perfectly that when you do miss it a little bit, you get away with it. But when you catch one, it's just such a nice flight.
Yeah, really nice.
Wow, great swing.
It's not a hard 4-iron to hit.
No.
I don't feel like I have to strike it perfect. I really had an easy time hitting that 4-iron.
Unreal.
It was easy. The 7-iron was easy. The wedge, I think the wedge for me, just with what I'm working on my swing, I just need to get a little bit more dialed in with my strike.
Degree extra, and it should be right where
something like that, where I just take a little bit of spin off of it. But that being said, all 3 of the irons were very forgiving. You know, a low strike, you still got plenty of ball speed. Sure, the spin kicks up a little bit, you lose a couple yards, but nothing to be upset about. High in the face, numbers were great. Slight loss in ball speed, but like this is not a punishing iron. This isn't like, oh, I'm afraid to play these. If I don't strike them perfect, I'm gonna, you know, miss my forced carry. You know, that 1 4-iron I hit that was a little kind of high in the face, you know, on the golf course, if it was a 220 par 3, unless it's, you know, to an island green, I would have been totally fine. And that's what you need, right? So I'm super impressed with these.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've worked with PXG in the past, and we don't have it in the demo matrix right now, not yet.
Coming.
But this will be impressive.
I think this could end up being, you know, obviously we're talking players category here, guys. That being said, if you're a good iron striker, I don't see any reason why, you know, even high single-digit players could consider this right down to your plus players.
Yep, totally. We
have reviewed the new P irons from them. They're fantastic. If you're in the higher handicap range, you could definitely go with the Ps. I was impressed with those too. But I think, to be honest with you guys, the overarching theme for spring 2023 with us is we've never tested more PXG product. We've never had better access. And now that we really have sets coming, built to our specs, getting to try the drivers properly, I've been super impressed with everything we've tested so far.
I'm glad there's no right-handed set of those.
There isn't in here.
At the moment.
They make them both ways, of course. This would have your eye, wouldn't it?
It would.
Because there's a lot of things about these that are like what you like about Miuras, right? A good-looking iron, looks great from address. Bit of help still.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It checks a ton of boxes. So those are definitely ones to test, guys. They just came out, I believe, 4 days ago. So we're actually pretty close to when the embargo came off. So hopefully you guys haven't seen too many reviews. But if you have, let us know what you think if you've tested them. I'd imagine their fitting centers may have a couple demos here and there. I would definitely consider playing those this year. I wasn't expecting to think that, but those and the Cobras will get a thorough test, and I'll let you know what I end up deciding.
Love it.
And I think Mikey might have a set coming as well.
You never know.
Awesome. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.